Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. JAYSTRAYS. This is the fall harvest video. This will be episode number 30. We got some amazing specimens. We got all kinds of cantaloupes and watermelons. We're going to be harvesting some watermelon. We got cucumbers and celery, and we've got baby choy. We're going to be harvesting some cucumbers today. Strawberries just want to come back out again. I already gotten strawberries, but they seem to be wanting to return to us. Then we have all kinds of tomatoes in here that we need to remove today. We got tomatoes. Herbs are ready to be removed and dried. We're going to be harvesting berries. We've got some nice blackberries right here. They're kind of sprinkled all throughout this little berry bush here. We also have plenty of raspberries. They're ready to come out. Raspberries. Very beautiful. And then on to our lovely friend, the chili and pepper forest here at JAYSTRAYS. You see, look at all those beautiful, lovely peppers. You get anise, you got bells, serranos, habaneros, you got jalapenos, you got banana, you got tricolor, you got Asian cayenne, pepperoncinis. Yeah, the list goes on and on. So thanks for joining me. Today's the day to be harvesting. The weather in northern Nevada actually changes fairly quickly, so trying to stretch it out very much longer. I might be able to get a few items, but the temperatures are already starting to get into the 50s, so time to pull what we need before it is not time and it snows. Snow is upon us despite the sunny sky. All right, JAYSTRAYS garden here. Thanks for joining me. Let's get some good stuff. All right, episode 30, JAYSTRAYS. This is the fall harvest. You guys already saw my midsummer harvest. This is the fall harvest. You see the size of this watermelon going on over here. This guy, he means business. But it's time for him to join us in the house at the dinner table. So, look at the size of this guy. All right, you saw it. JAYSTRAYS. Got ourselves a big watermelon here. Let's see what else we can get. And we've got many different cantaloupes. There is another watermelon's right behind him, and so we're trying to give him some room to grow. As you can see, he's getting kind of big. We got this little guy here. He's chilling, you know. And then, I counted 7 cantaloupes in there. This is my first year here at JAYSTRAYS growing melons, and it's actually turned out to be quite enterprising. So here we are. We're gonna grab another one of these wonderful watermelons that is ready to be harvested, the fall harvest here. So we got see if we can get this guy successfully. Yeah, he's pretty. All right, so we have another grande melon here. He's ready to again join us here at the dinner table. Oh, holy moly, the size of these guys. There you go, JAYSTRAYS. Got the fall harvest up and running. And I just found 2 more cantaloupes hiding back here. Actually 3 more cantaloupes. So we got 10 cantaloupes still going here. But there you go, we got this wonderful watermelon. JAYSTRAYS, episode 30, fall harvest. Wow, this thing is just chock full, ladies and germs. Tomatoes aplenty. And these are perfect for salads. They're perfect for the trail. You could just munch on tomatoes, you know? Just have them in a little plastic bag and just be munching on them when you're on the trail. By the way, all JAYSTRAYS gardening 100% organic, non-GMO. The fertilizer is water in the sun and composted soil. Good watering. A lot of people have their own watering techniques. I hand water all of my garden every single day. Some sort of digital watering systems, I think you don't get the coverage, you don't get the water to the root system. Also, if you do boxes like myself, if you don't water the whole box and part of the box is dry, well, when one part of the box is dry and one part's wet, it's going to pull that water away from the dry over, you know, from the wet over to the dry, and thus rob part of your plant of its, well, its fuel, right? Photosynthesis. It's got to have sun and water. So if the water has been depleted because it's been field stripped from the soil because you didn't, didn't do enough coverage of the area. So it's best practices if you're using a box, and this is just my experience. Everybody's got their own. To water the boxes by hand. How hard is it? You can always put emitters on things that are like herbs. You could put emitters on this stuff. But this kind of stuff, where you want the whole box to be, you want it to be all wet, you know? And, you want to make sure the whole plant is getting water. The whole plant is getting water. Oh, wow, this is like a jackpot, ladies and germs. Here at JAYSTRAYS, you got the tomato bonanza. And, wow, I think, oh, we got a couple of rogues. It's going rogue. Uh-oh. Gotta have good eyes. Here, JAYSTRAYS, we got good eyes. Okay, just like baseball. Good eye, good eye, good eye. Hey, bada bada, hey, bada bada, hey, bada, swing. Tomatoes. All right. So let's keep on trucking. We got more for the harvest here. Fall harvest, episode 30, JAYSTRAYS. Let's get the close up. Oh, it's time for a close up. Oh, look at those beautiful berries. Roll with that beautiful bean footage, the beautiful berry footage. The whole thing is just berries, chock full of berries. Look at his friend. This guy is just exploded. Okay, just exploded. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna continue this procession, try to get a little bit of a finality to the berry collection. This guy likes me. He's hooking me up because I water them right. I get those base roots where I grew them originally. If you always get that base root system, all of his sprouts, no matter where he goes, he's going to pump out fruit. He's going to pump out fruit. And he is just fruited out. This guy is just maxing it out. Holy moly. And some of them are turning, so you got, you know, there's this happy medium between grabbing something that's not quite ready. Oh, see if they just kind of pull off, they're good. If they still look a little pink, I'm gonna let them chill. I'll let them chill for another minute. They just want to come off like that. Bam. That's ready to go. Ready for Eddie. Look at this guy. Does he want to come out? Well, I guess he could have gone a little bit longer. Oh, he's ready. Oh no. Sometimes you pull a little too hard, my friend. See this guy under here. See, it's sometimes hard to tell. I'll be honest, because the leaves kind of, you know, they're camouflage. You got camo leaves. Look at this way back here. He's hiding. Oh yeah. Well, I see you. I see ya. Yeah. Well, I see a guy escaped on this side. No escape. There is no escape. We find our target. Target acquired. What's this guy doing? Still turning. You know, so optimal berry growing conditions here in the JAYSTRAYS berry factory. Okay. And next year we hope to expand upon what we already got. There is never too much of a good thing. So we hope that our blueberries can get really to this kind of production that the blackberries and the raspberries are. And then possibly boysenberry would be good. I'm not really sure. Oh, let's see, another guy kind of escaped on the other side. So it's all about how the line of sight. Leave him a little longer. Oh yeah. Some more we're just kind of camouflage and hiding back here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just slid back there out of my view. That's okay. They're good ones. Man down, man down. Go. So I think we got a good cleaning on the berries. Look at that, almost a full bowl. A bowl of happiness out of our berry dispensary. All right, JAYSTRAYS episode 30. Now on to the peppers. be taking care of your garden, thinking about it for next year. If you have certain plants that where you can cover the root system and they return, I'm trying to see if there's some of my garden that has those possibilities. You know, some of the ingredients in my garden could return. The strawberries I have to do nothing with but water. These Sequoia strawberries come back every single year, but this is the most developed I've ever had them. I filled in this entire back area. I filled in. It was just small little patches, but I've almost filled it in all the way to the wall. And so that was my mission, is to fill in the box. So half peppers and chilies, half Sequoia strawberries. And the peppers and the chilies, surprisingly enough, you know, the peppers and the chilies, surprisingly enough, grow perfectly with these strawberries. So berries and chilies, it's like a symbiotic relationship growing in the same like little neck of the woods in your garden. Okay, so note to self: if some of you good viewers plan on getting some of your own stuff in the ground, and you're a chili guy like myself, you might oh, this guy, he wrapped around this guy. Whoa, this is interesting. When two chilies wrap around each other, they're growing together. They're growing together. Wow. So yeah, just note to self: if you guys have a chance, I would, you know, if you're gonna put some chilies in the ground or some peppers, like I said, bell peppers are $2.99 a piece at the store, and they're free in my little garden here. Less my, you know, whatever, $40 water bill a month. What's 40 bucks? Nothing. It's not even 5 gallons of gas or whatever. So, what do we have? This is just all bell peppers and Anaheim chilies. Did I miss one? I could have missed one. Great Scott. Great Scott! Yeah, look at this guy. It's just like you missed like the biggest one in here. I'm like, whoa, dude, sorry, homie. Just gotta represent. Anaheim is away. Huh. What do you think? JAYSTRAYS, episode 30. Fall, I mean, this thing's huge. The fall harvest 2024. Thanks for joining me. We got some more chilies or peppers to acquire. Let's get on it. Okay, back at it, back at it. We're getting now we're getting down on the cayenne chilies. All right, we have quite a few here that are ready to go. Good old cayenne. And some people, you know, you can do it any way you want. You can simply eat them raw. You can grind them up and make cayenne chili powder. Okay, you can I guess you could stuff these chilies too. I mean, why not? Some of these are so huge, I mean, they look like they could be stuffed. And so here at JAYSTRAYS, we like to invest in Schofield units. It's all about the chilies being a part of our diet, and that is heart healthy. So anybody who likes to eat healthy that might not have you know, heartburn and stuff like that. Some people can't, you know, enjoy these sorts of things, but if you are, like your digestive system and your palate, or that's the word, right? Your palate can enjoy, you know, chilies, the peppers. Not to mention they're cool looking. They always grow in just like the weirdest shapes. Like, look at that. It's a corkscrew. Maybe it's a question mark. I don't know. It's like each one of them kind of has their own personality, if you know what I mean. So that guy's still turning. This guy's ready. Ready, Freddy. Mucho grande. Grande, grande. Mucho caliente way. For any of my Spanish speaking friends that watch the channel. Mucho caliente way. Uno my gatos. So, yep, we spare no expense here at JAYSTRAYS. Only bring you the most high quality content, high quality food. You know, you've seen some of my videos like at Point Reyes, and some other of my adventures. I incorporate the ingredients I grow in my garden into the food that I'm eating in the content that I'm creating for you good folks. So, you know, try to, give you guys something to, I call it food for thought. No pun intended, right? Food for thought. So, we've molested the cayenne as far as it needs to be at this point. Got to give it a little more stability, but strawberries continue to fill in. And there you go. Look at that little guy. Now we're going to move to the other side because we also need to get the pepperoncinis. Practices to just be more self-sustainable. I plan eventually, JAYSTRAYS, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stray somewhere and find some property besides my city home to build kind of like an off-grid biodynamic. I don't know if anybody uses those words on the internet or on YouTube, but a fully biodynamic property. So biodynamic, let's talk about it. So that means if I get someplace that's right on the water table, like I got some good friends that are in parts of Nevada where, Nevada's just an ocean under the desert, so there's water everywhere. But you get the right place, you got a water table nearby, well then you put yourself there a good piece of property, right? Everybody's got their own mindset on how much property is enough. Me, I would love like a 40-acre chunk, and then put that well in. What's the next mission after the well? You put in a cistern. You get a kind of a channel system for the cistern, so when it does rain or there is precipitation, you can capture what there is. Number two, you have a windmill and you have a pump house. So you have a pump house that requires, pumping, pumping out the water from the well. In that same pump house, you can have the engineering, situation there where you use a windmill instead of solar, instead of anything else. You just use wind, just like the Dutch, and you siphon out the water out of the water table naturally using wind. Then you put it into a cistern. The cistern can be 2 or 3 containers, who knows, whatever you want, right? Put it on a timer, and then you can plant fruit trees and then put those on emitters, basically you could have property, set up that little bit of infrastructure, and then just go tend to it every once in a while. Go out there and manicure it. Eventually yielding the results that you want. And maybe it's a hunting property, maybe it's a vacation vacation spot for you and your family, maybe it's an off-grid escape place for somebody. A lot of people have got pretty paranoid and age of the different disasters that have befallen folks on the planet, and so they find strength in being off-grid. Me, it's just more about a choice of being able to have space to grow more food and be more self-sustainable. That's kind of my mission, because there's only so much I can do in the city. Well, things just wouldn't be quite complete. You can have wonderful watermelons, but there's also our good friend the cucumber. So cucumbers and melons, talk about heart healthy. All of our food here at JAYSTRAYS, all natural, non-GMO, farm to table. Oh yeah. So, you know, you can do this sort of thing too. If you don't know how, or you need some examples of stuff to grow, we got another one down there hiding. Let's let him get a little bigger. Why not? He could grow a little bigger. And we'll just take a look-see, see if there's any more lurking about, hiding back here. Oh yeah, we got one hiding under there growing. Right behind. Oh, there's another one. There's two more hiding back here growing. Wonderful. And they just need a little bit more to grow. And then they can enjoy their way to my salad plate. Salad. So wonderful cucumber. All right. That's going to wrap another episode of JAYSTRAYS, episode 30 at the fall harvest. And here's our little hoard from the JAYSTRAYS farm to table grocery store. We got our nice cucumber, full little bowl of grape tomatoes. We got two ginormous watermelons, a full little bowl of raspberries and blackberries. We've got the hot cayenne, many purposes there. We've got green bell peppers and Anaheim chilies. And then this big bad boy, full bowl of pepperoncinis, ready for pickling and that good stuff. Get some jars, pickling spice, vinegar. All right, so that's it. JAYSTRAYS episode 30, fall harvest. It's definitely fall. Leaves are starting to change. And then just a little preview. This is possibly my spring project. This is on my property. This is formerly a fountain, okay? And we're going to reclimate this project and turn it into a garden bed. So we're going to have basically an already formed raised bed. And we plan on putting some more raised beds in those upper terraces as well. So stay tuned. The next year's garden is going to be even off the charts. So pretty good so far. Season 3, JAYSTRAYS. And we'll close with our wonderful friend, the sun. And the sun coming through the sun. Sun coming through the sun. And it's the source of life, my friends. Source of these gardens. Source of these plants, vegetables, and this tree. So join me again, JAYSTRAYS. Thanks for joining me.